Hey, can you hear me? Thanks. I didn't recognize that I wasn't, that I didn't add myself to the stream. How was your day, both of you? I'm not that old, Tony man. I'm a little bit old, but I'm not that old. I'm just getting everything set up. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm still not showing. When I look at the live, is it? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Hey, Quasi Quando. I said hi to Tony Man, King Needs Gore. Thank you for jumping over here from the last stream. Tony Man, you missed a good conversation. We had a good panel discussion on the Trash Picture Show. We just talked about 40 years of women in horror. And well, we talked about a lot of things. It wasn't just women in horror. We also talked about Black, Indigenous people of color in horror. We also talked about LBGTQIA+. I'm going to start just saying alphabet because I'm trying to get that all out without stumbling over my words. Hey, Sexy Monkey. Thank you. I tried. All right, let me get my screen share up because did you know that James Wan just dropped his trailer for Malignant, which I've been looking forward to because I love some James Wan. Hey, Soulless Trench Coat. Thank you again. Yeah. Marty got a great group of women to talk. I mean, every woman there is so intelligent, knowledgeable, also has a passion for horror and sci-fi and thriller. I felt like I was in great company. All right, so I'll wait maybe a couple more minutes. Another YouTuber calls them the Academy. I'm not a goon, I'm a goblin. Oh, okay. We're quoting Lil Wayne. Thank you, Trenchcoat. Yes, they are all awesome. Yes, I remember that, Sexy Monkey, that you're not that into horror, but which, by the way, I will be doing. I mentioned on the show that I've been really slacking on my science fiction on thriller movies on this channel. I've been focusing a lot on horror, and I initially started my channel with those three things in mind. So I'm definitely going to get back on my sci-fi thing, which leads me to the second trailer I'm going to watch today, which is going to be the Dune trailer. So I'm excited for that one too. So let me get the screen share ready. Yeah, Ken got that. Oh, wait. Tony Man says, yes, there's another awesome. You know what? Why am I not putting these on the screen? How do I get these to automatically go on the screen like this? He says, yes, here is another awesome Lil Wayne quote. Real killers move in silence like lasagna. And then King Needs Gore says, and we be steady mobbing. Tony's not a good because what's a goon to a goblin? Probably Tony's not a goon. Yeah, Tony's not a goon because what's a goon to a goblin? Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Yeah, y'all both kind of post the same thing. Literally, the both posts say 7:31 p.m. So you and King are like you're vibing. James Wan is one of the most underrated directors. Yes, he is. Like people forget that Insidious is only a PG-13 movie, but he did so much. Like it was still creepy, had a lot of creepy elements. And to find out he was just playing with us with that one. When he came through with the Conjuring movies, like that was really getting into his bag. And one of his underrated movies that I quite enjoy is Dead Silence. But that's because, I mean, as you can see, I like creepy dolls. So you know I was going to like Dead Silence. Sexy Monkey says, you know, real, recognize real and all that. Do I need to have a hip hop show? Is that what I need to have? No, that's what Tony Man needs to do with his channel. He has mostly just vlogs about, you know, outdoor vlogs and nature stuff, which is cool. But you have a lot of hip hop knowledge. Quasi Quano says, I don't think they're putting much effort into sci-fi anymore. I don't know. Because I haven't been, I would say I would blame myself for not searching well enough. Because I did see a pretty good Korean sci-fi movie that was called The Call. I like that one. It's fairly recent, maybe from 2019 or 2020. But if you find it on Netflix, watch The Call. I actually found out afterwards that it's a remake of a co-production between Puerto Rico and I forgot the other country that was co-producing. Because, well, Puerto Rico is then part of the United States, but like it was a U.S. production and some other country, but I can't remember the name of it. But I believe it was based and shot in Puerto Rico, which is really cool because we don't get a whole lot of movies that are shot in Puerto Rico. Yes, Dead Silence is great. Jordan Peele. Yes, Jordan Peele did announce his new movie. Yeah, you and King. My first video shooting tomorrow is me saying, yeah, oh, yeah, good luck with that. I won't be watching that. Saying Candyman 5 times. Edgelord. Yeah, we on site with it. Possessor was, yes, Possessor was. I like Possessor a lot. The main actress in it, I don't know her name, but doesn't she remind you of Tilda Swinton? She reminds me of Tilda Swinton. She's like, that's Tilda's little sister. Yeah, District 9, Elysium, Chappie. Chappie's very underrated. I think a lot of people didn't understand it. I wrote a piece about Chappie on my whatdidijustwatch.com. And I explained for people who didn't understand the interpretation of Chappie. The TLDR is that Chappie is about nature versus nurture and what an environment does to a person. And Chappie is the person, even though they are an artificial intelligent man-made creation. The story is basically about how your environment shapes your, or I shouldn't say completely shapes, because there are certain things that are innate within. There's certain things that you're born with. Certain parts of your personality, like perseverance, is something they've proven is innate in some people. Some people will get knocked down 4 times and give up. Some people will get knocked down 50 times and never give up. And it's something that they have studied with babies that's just innate. Some people are more resilient. However, there's certain things that your environment does to you that also shape your personality. And Chappie is very much about the environment shaping the personality of the individual. What is an edgelord? An edgelord is a person who does stuff to be edgy, they're the person that wants to go out and film the thunderstorm. They're the person that wants to say stuff to get a rise out of people. That's what I get from you. Like saying that you're going to shoot a video saying Candyman 5 times. That's edgelord stuff. Yes, Lil Tilda. R.I.P. Tony Man, you will be missed. Yeah, when he does that don't play with Candyman. You need to watch Cosmic Sin. It's bad. Oh, my kind of bad. Shout out to Hobbyview. If y'all don't know, Hobbyview is my older brother. He has a channel in which he does test flights. He does 3D printing of all things remote control, whether they are helicopters, planes, quadcopters, all remote control. I'm trying to say it the right way. Flying things, anything that flies, he does on his channel. And the builds are really cool to see, especially to see him work through any issues you might have when you receive a new plane and maybe something goes wrong and then you it kind of shows you how to troubleshoot that. So that's pretty cool. And also, it feels like you're watching a PBS show. Like the narration and the editing is on point. I used to confuse Kate Blanchett and Tilda Swinton. I'm trying to think what Kate Blanchett looks like. Because Tilda is such a unique, she has such a unique face. But I love her in everything that she does. King Gore says that Sasha's an edgelord, and I think he's referring to Sasha, who is Sexy Monkey. That's shout out to Hobby View. And how are you doing, False Proxy Sessions? Who also, I believe it was False Proxy Sessions that made a few videos that helped me to learn how to use StreamYard better. I think that was you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hobby View. I don't know if Tony Man wants me to say his name because Hobby View knows Tony Man in real life. But I don't know if you know who that is in real life. You'll probably figure out by his screen name. So I won't say it. And Sexy Monkey says, "Is he?" Okay, good. He says, "Good, thanks." Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get to the now I've never done a trailer reaction before because I'm not a super reactive person. So hopefully I won't just be sitting here going, yep. Although a lot of people who do trailer reactions, I call them trailer overreactors because they're putting 20 on 10 and it irritates my soul. Let's see, share audio. Do you guys want to do Dune first or Malignant first? I'm thinking turn it up to 11. Okay, I'm turning it up. I think I'm going to do Malignant first anyways because in case it creeps me out, then I can watch the Dune trailer to get back to normal. Let's see, did it share yet? Here we go. Make sure I have the audio turned all the way up. Yep. Let's full screen it. That's not at all what I meant to do. I meant to click this. There, that's better. All right. And I'm going to turn this light off. No, that doesn't help. Turn this light down so I can see the screen better. All right, let's go. I'm having visions. Could you hear that? Just checking to see if everybody could hear that before I continue the whole trailer. And no, I'm not going to I'm not going to okay, I'm not going to accidentally pull up a BTS video because if I did that, it would be on purpose. Okay, let's go. The body of Dr. I like that Nightmare on Elm Street feel. That felt like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Florence Weaver was found brutally murdered in her home this morning.
Did you know her? No, but I saw her die. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing murders as they're happening.
Hello?
He says his name is Gabriel. I think he's someone from my past.
Happy birthday.
Whatever happened to you before you joined our family hurt you in a way that I can't even imagine.
Stop saying that.
Maddie, who are you talking to?
Gabriel.
Is he your imaginary friend? Imaginary?
He's the devil.
Oh, fuck that.
Whatever it was,
It's back. He killed again.
he's getting closer.
He wants to talk to you. Mom, what do you know? He's coming for me.
Who are you, Gabriel?
There's on HBO Max. Yes, I ain't gotta go nowhere. What'd you guys think of that? I like it. I especially like the soundtrack. The way it was like clicking. Let me look at these comments. Where Hobby View says copyright strike in 3, 2, 1. Hey, I stay disputing those. That's the life of anyone who talks about movies. However, I don't know who needs to hear this, but the Korean companies, they get it. You do Korean movies, Asian movies, they get it. They don't mind free advertising. It's just these American companies that are they just ugh. Already the first moment too CGI heavy, don't like it as soon as it starts. I don't mind it, but keep in mind a lot of times they release the trailers before they finish rendering all of the final what do you call it, special effects or CGI. I didn't mind it because it's a dream sequence and it looks like they did mix practical with CGI. That woman looks like she lives, oh, where'd it go? That woman looks like she lives in Florida and I bumped into her at a Publix while she asked me for some change. You're talking about the woman in the trailer? It didn't give me a Florida feel at all. It didn't give me a feel for any specific city. It just seemed like random USA. Knife to the head. That's nice. That's speaking my language. Yeah, I think it looks all right. I was afraid that they would show too much in the trailer. That's why a lot of times I don't do trailer reactions for horror, because I don't like them showing me too much. Gonna see a lot of these. Yeah, I was about to say that. I was gonna stop it, but I didn't want to keep pausing it to break the momentum. But there was a lot of people getting, as the baby say, air yeeted, and I enjoyed that. Yeah, Tony Man says they showed too much. I'm hoping that they didn't show too much and that was I have noticed with James Wan, and there's another director that a lot of their trailers, everything in it is only from the first 25 minutes of the movie. And I like that. I like when they do that because then it keeps guessing. Soulless Trench Coat says it looks pretty awesome. Classic James Wan. James Wan is great with his timing. Like that scene with the living room and all the lights going off, that I felt that in the pit of my stomach. This does grab my interest in the slightest. Wait, I'm getting the comments just jumped up and I lost. Smruti Amal Udgata. Hopefully I pronounced that well. This is a brutal movie. Yes. False Proxy says, looks good, nice trailer. Can't go wrong with one. True. Facts, America's trash, LOL. Yeah, we had a whole discussion about that on Trash Picture Show's live stream. We were talking about women in American horror and how it's always the same archetype of an American woman. It's just not always, that's hyperbole. Let's say too frequently it is the same mid-Californian blonde 16-year-old white girl. And it's like there's a whole country with 50 states. Like, why isn't there a horror movie shot in Hawaii? Like, we have so much to work with, and yet we stay in the same few states with the same few types of people. It's white girl summer. They love to be getting thrown through doors and walls in horror movies. Yeah, if I was a white woman, I probably would feel annoyed at the portrayal, especially with the running. Like, how do y'all not have a protest against, horror movies that make it seem like you cannot run at all? I was just, when I was editing my, the video I'm going to post later, either later tonight or early tomorrow morning at the latest, about Horrible's tag. And one of the questions was, what was the worst final girl in a horror movie? And I said Heather from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, because she tripped over everything. Like, every damn thing she tripped. Like, her legs did not work for some reason, and this is a thing that they often do with white women in horror. And if I was a white woman, I would be pissed about it. I'd be like, come on. Javi says, will the sequel be called Non-Malignant? Funny. How am I not scrolling? There we go. City looks a little like Seattle. Could be. To be honest, I should have paid closer attention. Smrudi, let me try it again. Smrudi Amnal Udgata says, skull getting crushed, stabbings, arms getting dismembered, incisions. It's about PTSD. Subject matter is domestic violence. It's Seattle. Very good read of that. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know. Because I would assume that there was a deeper meaning, but because it's my first time seeing the trailer, I didn't pick up on those things. That is good to know. Thank you for letting us know that. Was this Bryce Dallas Howard? It didn't look like her. Short trailers are the best. Yes, definitely. Hey, I'm so glad you came through. This is Ethel Cross. You have to check out her channel. You can see it on the screen there. It's called 13 Originals. And she also does horror and sci-fi. Let me not misspeak. She does horror and sci-fi reviews. She also does live streams. So definitely check her out. I'm frozen. Let's see. Okay, who else is in here? Soulless Trench says, I still got to do that Horribles tag as well. Yeah, I've been really slow on the tags. I've been trying to, I know what it is. It's because I'm such a, well, I'm a Virgo. So, oh, that's the other thing. This movie's going to come out close to my birthday. So I'm happy about that. But I get a little bit anal retentive when it comes to editing. And it takes me twice as long because I want to put all these little things in the video just because that's the way I like to do them. I thought I was too late to say. No, you're never too late to do the tag. Hey, Mr. Dan and Horror. Hello, just watched the trailer. Looks good. I don't remember who tagged me. At this point, I don't remember who tagged me. Hey, KMD Games. Check out his channel. He does video game playthroughs. No problem. No problem. Let's see. It's Annabelle Wallace. Yeah, the actress. Somebody asked if it was Bryce Dallas Howard. And Smrudi says it is Annabelle Wallace. It's a throwback to old Giallo movies. I was getting that from some of the lighting. I just thought it was just a stylistic choice, but that's very cool because I like that. It will have no jump scares. It's 1 hour and 51 minutes long. Black glove thriller. Very cool. I like how the film looks very trippy and dreamlike, wondering if it will involve oh, speaking of astral projection, towards the end of the trailer, it looked like it had sleep paralysis because her eyes were open and you could see the black figure coming over. And if you've ever had sleep paralysis, it is terrifying. I've had it twice in my life, and I can't describe to you what it feels like to be conscious but not to be able to move. And one time it happened to me when I was in college, and my roommate was my witness, and she said your eyes were open. I could see your eyes open and you were struggling, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether you were having a seizure or what was happening, and it was a sleep paralysis. And it's very interesting how everyone sees almost the same thing when no matter what country you're from, you almost see the same things when you're in that state. So it's very, to me, it's very hard to explain away scientifically as far instead of supernaturally or paranormally, if everyone's seeing the same entities. Okay. Yes. Yeah, they're also called night terrors. They are, that stuff, I never want to have that again. I really don't. That's one of the reasons why I have not reviewed the horror film. I think it's also a documentary called The Night. What is it called? Is it called The Terror or The Night Terror? There's a sleep paralysis documentary, and I have not reviewed it because I don't want it to trigger sleep paralysis, if that makes any sense. King Gore says, I had sleep paralysis once, highly recommend it. Interesting experience. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I did not. Malignant, the title holds a secret. It's a medical term for a type of disease. Yeah. Speaking of that, a lot of times malignant is used for within cancer screening diagnosis, like with tumors, where you have a malignant tumor or a non-malignant tumor. Speaking of less is more trailers. I digitally recreated a 90s Boys in the Hood trailer and put it on my channel. Very cool. I got to check that out. Made a lot of trailers for fun on VHS in the night. How did you do that in the 90s? Did you literally cut and paste like the actual film? Because with VHS, you have to like literally cut it and then not glue it, but paste it back together. What did you see while in sleep paralysis? The first time I saw a black shadow figure, but it was not a full-size human being. It was small, like almost like the picture of the nightmare. Have you ever seen this picture right here on screen share? Okay. You see this painting? That's what it felt like. A small, let me wait a second. Looks like there's a slight delay. I'm looking down at my phone to see how it is showing on the screen. Yeah, this painting right here, that's what it felt like. A small creature was sitting on my chest, but I couldn't make out its features because it was all like a shadow creature. So that was how it felt the very first time. The second time, I had, this is going to sound crazy, but it was like a witch, and she licked my face. In some cultures, they call her the hag, but yeah, she licked my face, and that freaked me the hell out. So yeah, I don't want that to happen again. It's on the Night Terrors documentary is on Netflix. I did not enjoy it, LOL, but I recommend it. It's a living nightmare. It really is. Like when a person says nightmare, that is a nightmare. When I was 19, I had an experience. There was this huge figure who blocked out the windows that sat above me. It was only a big chick I dated. Why did you had me? You had me for a minute there. No, use 2 VHS machines. Oh, yeah, that's true, because you can play and then hit pause while you're recording, and then fast forward to where you want it to record again, and then hit play, hit record, and then hit play again. Yeah, you could do it. Old school. Can't cut and splice VHS tapes. If you get 2 VCRs, yeah, that's what Hobby View just said. Ethel says if you get 2 VCRs, you can edit on VHS. I used to do it. Very cool. I don't think I had the patience. I just used to do that whole back in the day when you could allegedly you could allegedly make your own VHS copies of movies that you rented allegedly that way. I heard from, it's the streets. I haven't. Oh, well, Sexy Monkey says actually that can be done. I know because I did that too. I have seen people do that with cassette tapes, tape them that way, but I haven't seen it with VHS. I assume it would be quite hard. Thankfully, it never happened to me. I only had a cow wink at me in my second floor bedroom. Now that sounds like a dream. Yeah, technically you could, but it would look pretty bad. Likely mess up the sync. Wow. That's how I used to make rap beats from popular rap songs. Oh, wow. All right, let's go to the Dune trailer. All right, wait and see when it pops up.
My planet Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low. Rolling over the sands, you can see spice in the air. The outsiders ravage our lands in front of our eyes. Their cruelty to my people is all I've known. What's to become of our world?
A boy.
Duncan, can I trust you with something?
Yes, always. You know that.
I've been having dreams about a girl on Arrakis. I don't know what it means.
Dreams make good stories. But everything important happens when we're awake. Hey, you. Put on some muscle?
I did?
No.
We are House Atreides. There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray.
Smile, Gurney.
I am smiling.
The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis. House Atreides accepts!
I know you. There's something awakening in my mind.
You need to face your fears.
Come with me.
You need to be ready. You never met Harkonnens before. They're not human, they're brutal.
The Duke's son sees too much.
This is why Dune. Kill them all. God in heaven.
Get everything with guns off the ground! Go!
This is an extermination. They're picking my family off one by one.
Let's fight like demons.
Dad. if I'm not the future of House Atreides?
A great man doesn't seek to lead. He's called to it. But if your answer is no, you'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be. My son. If anything happens,
Hold up, I'm about to roll this back. I'm watching it again.
My planet Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low. Rolling over the sands, you can see spice in the air.
Ah! Damn, I got kicked off.